Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Thursday, the 30th of March, 2023. Almost lunchtime here, and I'm having a lazy day after quite a lot of hard work yesterday. And what's happening? I don't know what's happening, but I did see an article in the Guardian today that it had a new portmanteau. Health span. Now, we all know what lifespan is, the average age that people can expect to live to. But I think health span is supposed to mean the length of time that you can remain in reasonably good health, general good health. I think that's what it's taken to mean. It's rather an interesting word. It's rather good. Just one thing to be careful about. I mean, I often mention the fact that as we get older, and I say we, I mean me, of course, in particular, exercise is particularly important, and diet is important, and not overdoing things is also important, I think. But we also have to not obsess about these things. I think that's also a dangerous thing, where people are so concerned about their health that they will never do anything that seems like remotely fun or something like that. Maybe I don't know, but let's not obsess about it. In Thailand here we have something we call the middle way. It's a way of living, really. It's a kind of balanced approach to life. It comes from Buddhism, but it often means that don't take things to extremes. When you go to extremes, there always tends to be a lot of suffering, I think, and I think that's a fair way of looking at things. I think that if you do stuff, if you overdo stuff, if you are overly concerned about your health, you're likely to worry about the slightest little thing and cause yourself to become sick from worry. Anyway, I'm not a doctor, of course. Right, let's get on with the New York Times hard level game, and I just looked at the grid and I immediately saw something. Perhaps my eyes are becoming attuned to these New York Times tricks, but especially when they're close together like this. Look, there's a 6 and 9 pair in the top 2 rows like this. And so we know they're going to block over here. So we know we're going to get 6 and 9 in these 2 squares down here. And clearly we have a 6 blocking. So we'll start with the 6 and we'll put the 9 there. So that's an immediate, without really looking at it, my eyes just drawn towards that New York Times style of thing, having done quite a few of these games now, I suppose. Can we get any more 9s since we're on the topic of 9s? Indeed, we can. How about this? There's a 9 up there, and there's a 9 down there, and there's a 9 across there. So guess what? There's one there as well. Oh, more, in fact. Let's continue with the 9s. They seem to be lucky 9s for us. Different cultures have different lucky numbers. I don't have any because I don't believe in such things, of course. That looks to be about it, because I think we're going to get 9s in these squares. That's all that's left with them. Now, how about the 6s? Was there anything else we could do with the 6? Yes, because we've got 6 blocking across here and down here. That means we're going to get 6 in those squares. So 6 blocking across here, 6 blocking across here, and down here means we get another 6 in that square. We haven't finished yet. We've got 6 up, 6 down. Oh, didn't need the one down, but 6 across. That will put a 6 there, and that is as far as we can take them. I think we will have 6s in those squares. One. Oh, 6 there. Just looking at this column here, I see the 1s blocking down here. Okay, so we've got 1 in these squares here, 1 blocking across here, 1 blocking down here, and 1 blocking down here. That's going to give us a 1 in that square. We're going to have 1s. Let's see where we can still place 1s. I think anywhere across there. Okay. Right. Okay, I've seen something else. We've got 8 blocking across here. Oh, yes. So yes, so we have 8s in these squares, right? Which means 8's got to be in these 2 squares up here, excuse me. 8's must be in those 2 squares there. And we've got 5's blocking across here, which is going to put 5 into one of those 2 squares. But anyway, blocking across the 2 rows like this, that's going to put 5 here. So that means we have a pair of 8 and 5 here. Ta-da! Another pair. So now that we know 8 and 5 are there, we've got 7 blocking up here, 7 blocking up here. That's going to give us a 7 in that square. We've got 7 across here. That's going to put 7s in those squares. Now this is 8 and 5 actually, so we can work out what goes here. 2 and 7. Okay, and 2 and 7 are in the same column. So whatever the other number is, it's got to go here, right? Because 2 and 7 block this. We need 2 and 7 for these squares. This is 8, 5, 2, 7. I'm still working out what it is. Oh, it's a 3. Okay, took me long enough to work out what it was. Oh, nice. Look, we've got 3 blocking up here and 3 across here. So we'll get ourselves a 3 just there. I think we can actually work out what these ones are. I mean, in the middle here now, but let's just see first. So we've got 8 and 5 here. So that means this is 1. Okay, so immediately 1 blocking down here and 1 blocking down here. We'll put a 1 into that square. So did I work that out before? I seem to remember this pattern before. Was it? Was it with the 4s or something? Well, I've forgotten what it was now, but I seem to have had this pattern before. Anyway, 1s. Okay. We've got 2 blocking this square here, so in this column that's got to be a 2, and the missing digit here is going to be an 8. I didn't get round to this, did I? I actually said this was 1, and then I didn't finish the thought. The thought is that 2 is the second number here, actually. So that's going to put 2's down there. Down here, what have we got? 2. We're also looking for 6. We got 6 blocking here, so 6 is across there. 2, 6, and the 8, but the 8 we don't know anything about just yet. Speaking of 8, I see it blocks across there. We are going to get 8's in these squares. Does that mean anything? It means 8's go there. Oh, hang on. Okay, we can get this. We can get these. I've just realized 1 blocks across here, so 1 is in fact in one of these squares, blocking back that way. 1 blocking here. That's our 1. That's our 2 then. Hmm. 5 blocks across here. That puts 5 into this square or this square, blocking back in this direction. 5 blocking across here and 5 there. That will give us a 5 there, and then 5 down here and across here like so, gives us a 5 there. 5 across here, and down here, puts the 5 into that square. 5 up here, and across there gives us a 5 in that square. That's as far as we can take them, whereas we know we have 8 and 5 up here, and now we can see there are also 5's in those squares there. In this in this block here, we've got a little conundrum here. 3 blocking up here, 4 blocking up here. So we got 3's there, we've got 4's there. The other numbers are 5 and 6. 6 blocks across here and 5 blocks across here. So we've got pairs, but they're not matching pairs, unfortunately, in those 4 squares there. But it means that once we get 1, we get all of the squares in that block. So we just need 1 of those, and then we'll get the rest for sure. I see 7 blocking this square, 7 blocking this square, 7 blocking this square. So in this column, that's the only place where 7 can go. Okay. So missing numbers here are 2, 4, and 8. Now we've got an 8 blocking across here, which puts 8 into either this square or this square. So now we have 2 and 8 blocking this square. So that's got to be a 4. That's not a great help. I already know that this is 3 and 4. Oh, this is... Oh, no, I take that back. 7, 3, and 4. And this is 3, 4, right? So this is... let me try that again. 4 blocks down here. So 4 is definitely one of these two squares here, right? So 4 cannot be in... So 4 can't be in this square here, right? Because that 4 has to appear in one of these two squares here. And 7 blocks this square. 7 has to appear in those two squares there. So this is a pair of 4 and 7. So this will be 3, which is the last number there. That's going to put 3s up here like this, but we've got a pair of 3s here. 3s are like this. Don't know how to get on with that kind of problem. That's how the 3s are lying. So it looks like we're getting to the hard part of the game now, I think. It's all very kind of parallel at the moment, isn't it? It's yucky. It's really yucky. Because it's all... There are pairs everywhere, and they're all kind of parallel, or the shapes are kind of parallel. And that's difficult to solve, I think. Man, I don't see what to go forward here. I mean, I'm examining the blocks, and I'm seeing... this block down here might be might be my salvation. I'm not sure. We've got 1s in those squares. We've got 3s in those squares. So 1, 3. What do we know about 4? Not a lot, except that it's not in that square, but that's it really. 8s, unfortunately, still... 8s are still possible. Oh, not there. 8s are still possible like that. In the meantime, 8s are still possible here. We have 8 here like this and 8 here like this. Like I say, it's all very square, very symmetrical. That's, for me, is a difficult thing. Hang on in there. I will just be a second because I don't want to make the videos too long. I'll just have a quick look and see if I see anything else before switching to pencil marks. Oh, hang on. Hang on. I found it. 179. 197, 197. So this row here must contain 197, and we've got 9 and 7 in this column. So that's got to be 1. Okay, up here then is going to be a 4. And that should help us a little bit. In fact, I said once we get one of these numbers, we're going to get the whole lot here. So that's good. We've got a 4 here now. So this will be, let's see, we've got 3s in those squares. What else do we need? 5s block across there. We go. That's our 5. That's our 3. And this is our 6. Yep, I knew that was on the way. 6 down here, 6 across here. There's our 6. What are we left with? 2 and 8. So 2 blocks down here. There's our 2. There's our 8. And the 2 blocking across here and across here gives us a 2. There, 2 up here, 2 across here. There we go with 2. And I think we're going to be able to get this actually now. Let's see what's missing from here. We still need an 8, I believe. And oh, I've still got 3 8 pair here. All right. What do we have now? Got to be something down here. Okay, 3 blocks down here. We still need a 3 in the bottom row here, so that's our 3. And the missing digit here is not a 5. I was going to say it's a 5, but it's clearly not a 5. It is, in fact, a 4. So that's it, really. 4 blocking up here and 4 across here. I think that's going to be enough to finish the game. The missing number here is 1. We got 1 blocking across here. That will give us a 1. 1 blocks down here and across here. There's a digit 1. That's finished. Let's just go through and see what we can get now. We have 2 blocking across here, so 2 goes in that square. 2 blocks up there. That's our 2. That's now finished. The missing number here is a 7. 7 blocks down there and across here, so 7 is in that square. Can't quite finish those yet, though. A little bit more to go. What were we doing? 3. Let's see about 3. 3 blocks across here and across here. That will give me a 3 in that square. 3 blocks across here and gives me a 3 here. 3 blocks up there. That's a 3 there. The last number to place for this column. 8, I believe. And now we have 8 blocking here, so that will be an 8. And then 8 blocks across here, that gives us an 8 there. 8 blocks up here, there's an 8. We haven't quite finished. There's a little bit more. There's an 8 blocking up here. There's the final 8 to get. The missing number here is a 5. I remember we had 5 and 8 there. I've remembered that since the beginning. It's come back to me. Right, that was the last 5, actually. All right, here we are just looking for 9, I think. And we're also going to need a 9 to complete this block here. And so the missing number here is 4. 4 wasn't so friendly at the start, but it's okay now. And it appears we just need digit 7 to complete the game. So that's it. That's our New York Times hard level Sudoku puzzle for Thursday, the 30th of March. Oh, almost at the end of March. Wow. Time is a ticking away. Don't miss out on life by being too worried about being wellness and health all the time. But pay attention to it anyway. See you another time. Bye-bye.